My roommate made us share our calendars 24/7 for safety until one unscheduled return home. My roommate sent a text at 2 a.m. to our group chat announcing that we were having a mandatory house meeting tomorrow morning before anyone left for work because someone broke into her car last night and we needed to discuss safety protocols immediately. I dragged myself to the living room at 7 where she'd already set up a presentation board with printed Google Calendar screenshots and color-coded schedules for all 4 of us living in this overpriced apartment near downtown. From now on, everyone needed to share their calendars with full editing access and update them in real time so we'd always know when the apartment is empty. And when my other roommate asked why that mattered for car safety, she explained that break-ins happen when criminals notice patterns and empty apartments were targets. She made us all sync our calendars right there while she watched, even demanding that we delete our privacy settings. And I noticed she'd already bought a label maker and was printing out tags for everyone's keys with return instructions if lost. The girl who couldn't remember to pay her utilities on time last year was suddenly running this place like the Pentagon. But we all worked different shifts at restaurants and retail jobs, so we agreed just to get back to sleep. She worked from home doing data entry and immediately started sending calendar invites for everything, including yoga 6 to 7 p.m. and closing shift 5 midnight, and even grocery run 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. like she was our unpaid personal assistant. Within 3 days, my roommate was texting us if we were even 5 minutes off schedule and having absolute meltdowns when plans changed because she needed to know for safety exactly when everyone was gone so she could secure the apartment properly, whatever that meant. She started doing everyone's laundry twice a week, which seemed nice until I realized she was washing sheets that were barely slept in and using some intense industrial detergent that made everything smell like a hospital. Another roommate mentioned finding his door unlocked when he knew he locked it, and she claimed she was checking for window vulnerabilities but installed new smart locks on everyone's doors that she naturally had override codes for in case of emergencies. The apartment constantly reeked of bleach and those plug-in air fresheners that gave me headaches, and she was running the vacuum during weird hours saying the landlord scheduled surprise inspections. Someone pointed out that she got mysteriously sick every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon when we all had overlapping shifts, spending those exact hours deep cleaning while we were gone. One roommate found an earring that wasn't hers, but our roommate claimed it must have been from a previous tenant. My male roommate's room reeked of cigarettes last week even though none of us smoked, and she blamed it on the ventilation system. When we confronted her about all the obsessive cleaning, she broke down crying about having contamination anxiety since the break-in, saying she read online that break-in victims often developed OCD as a trauma response. 2 weeks in, and she was desperately pushing us to coordinate our schedules better, even offering to pay for group movie tickets if we all went together. 3 weeks in, I woke up violently ill from bad seafood at 4 in the morning and texted my manager that I couldn't make it to my lunch shift, but I was too busy throwing up to think about updating the stupid shared calendar. I spent the morning in the bathroom, then passed out on the couch, but around 1 p.m. the nausea hit again, and I needed my own bed. I stumbled down the hallway barely able to stay upright and pushed open my bedroom door to find a middle-aged couple literally in my bed, with the man shirtless while the woman screamed when she saw me. "What the hell are you doing in my room?" came out of my mouth while my brain tried to process what I was seeing through the food poisoning fog, and the man yelled back at me like I was the intruder. My first thought was these people broke in using the smart lock codes my roommate installed, and I was about to call 911 when the man yelled, "You said we had privacy until 3. But he wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me at my roommate who was frozen in the hallway holding fresh sheets. The woman scrambled for her clothes saying, "We paid for 3 hours. This is completely unprofessional." And my roommate started stammering that these were friends who needed somewhere to rest. The man showed his phone with a booking confirmation for downtown discreet hourly rentals, featuring my room's pictures with my purple curtains visible, advertising $50 per hour. My stomach dropped seeing her booking site calendar with our apartment's time slots marked available whenever all 4 roommates were gone and reviews from over 200 customers. And I grabbed her phone finding thousands in payment app transfers labeled 2-hour booking and room 3 afternoon slot. The woman mentioned they were weekly regulars while the couple got dressed and threatened to leave bad reviews. We had my roommate evicted and changed the locks immediately, but I still couldn't sleep wondering how many strangers had been in my bed.